All right, Matt, explain what we just watched.
Explain
Yeah,
yourself.
Matt, explain this
I
can do
torment.
But although I'm regretting, we should have saved this as like an episode 100 all-time greatest hits banger, because I feel like we've all connected over it so powerfully.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing.
Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered 3 of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good?
When I was young, I always liked cartoon.
But for context,
honestly.
so I was like, damn it, if it's going to be this week, I'm going to have the guy sit down. We're going to watch Sex Arm, one of the most seminal CG animes of a generation. You've probably heard about it, I'm sure, audience members. It's an iconic
critically
show.
acclaimed show.
Critically
that
acclaimed for
everyone's
its
seen and
peerless
watched.
Monty Ohm levels of CG animation done by a team of people who have clearly done this before and respect
clearly.
the medium.
Yeah, I just want to
Judging by whatever
say
screenshot Danny's put.
I want to say something real quick. Like, if you're sitting there in your chair with your dick in your hand, and you're thinking,
Yes.
and you're thinking to yourself, like, you know, AI art is really cool and stuff, but could AI ever make something as cool as X-Arm? Ask yourself that. Now riddle me that, bitch. All right?
It wishes. The computers wish it could come up with something this inspired.
I think if you loaded this into an AI, you trained it on it, they would never come together in
I think it would
the way
it
that
would
X-Men
claim
did.
world domination immediately.
Could
And it would
could
be-
AI
I think it would
generate
have,
this many dudes with short arms?
It would literally have
Yeah, the
every
arms were so short,
justification, every justification to kill every human on Earth, and that'd be the end
you
of
fucking load XR
Oh,
into it, and it like
yeah.
it becomes
it
like
would
Agent
stand
Smith from the
menacingly.
Matrix. It's all of a
it would
sudden just like, I understand now that humanity cannot be saved.
It would stand. It would stand on top of a building menacingly with its one robot arm and a bunch of lightning effects in the background, and then show
And it's
six
purple
times.
body.
Yeah, it's beautiful purple body. It would show like
Shooting out
lightning
black lightning.
spheres, and it'll hold on that for like a good 20
Yeah, and
seconds.
How to draw anime ass pose.
Yeah, I thought that. No, you guys, you don't get it. That whole shot, and then the fact that they showed it like 20 times was a big. It was like a if you know, you know, Christopher
Yeah.
Hart reference.
Yeah, you're supposed.
How to draw
You're
anime
supposed to
volume
already- yeah.
2.
It's literally a direct reference.
So, can anyone explain
We just don't
to
get
me
it.
what actually happened?
Oh yeah, so back at the end of World War II, the world was split into 2, East and West. This marked the beginning of the.
Derek
known as
did
the
show
Cold
me this
War.
originally. He showed all of us this. And it was it was the happiest
so
memory.
I actually
have.
found this when it was getting announced, and I'm like, this looks special. We have to watch
You
it.
were an early adopter?
Yes. Like,
Whoa.
it was literally like a bunch of announcements, and I saw this one, and I was like, holy shit, Danny is going to love this one. So
Danny's gonna cream himself when he sees this.
I immediately added it to my my watch list, and then it just shows up. Anywho, we watched it before, and it was so much we had to go back and watch it again. It was amazing.
I had to see it. I had to see the opening shot where he walks out of the convenience store and his feet are mismatched with the foreground layer, or what was it?
It was just it was a bunch of wrong. Everything was wrong about that shot.
Well, for one, yeah, his brother is 2D and he's clearly rendered in a different program.
He's 3D, and also he's like at a higher frame rate than his brother. So his
Moving at
brother's
60
like
frames
moving
a
at
second.
his brother's moving on like 6s because they just fucking do not want to do the 2D animation. He's moving on like fucking 1s. And it looks awful.
I did notice.
Yeah,
Did you notice like all the 2D characters? They look like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force cutout animation style.
Yeah, they look terrible. The compositing, oh my god, it was so like oversaturated. And they were putting lens flares everywhere, and like The brightness was all over
Yeah,
the
the
place.
lighting, man.
Sorry, I mean it was really good and it was like fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
My like
gorgeous.
retinas like were burning as I stared into the.
Yeah,
honestly,
well,
it
that's
was
like the
bothering
thing.
my eyes a little bit, like watching.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it was
So-
like, so the whole time we were watching it, we were like, oh, if this was just made by like one guy, it would be amazing, right? Like, change nothing, and if it was just like just one guy, or like even just like a small team just doing like an indie project, like it'd be pretty cool. Even if it is a little jank, because like I like mixed medium stuff. I like when like 3D and 2D are thrown together, even if it's a little jank. But like just the fact that this was like a bunch of like. I don't know. Like, I don't even know who worked on it, but you guys were saying it was like
There were a
some
lot of
high-
names in the
It was,
opening
like,
credits.
Film direct.
Yeah, like
They were
like
they
legit
made, like, live-action
directors.
films. Yeah.
And then like you know the thing is that what bothered me about that was that there were so many shots in the show that were like it wasn't even just like the animation being jank. It was just like the composition of the shots just
You
sucked
couldn't
ass.
Tell what was going on.
The
Yeah, like,
cutting
there was
was
a-
bad.
Spin the camera everywhere.
There was
the
like this one
editing,
shot where it had like the
every
two
mouth
characters
movement
and
was
then
a
it
little flat.
showed the picture in the background and the dude was like behind the other character on the left and like what was framed in the center was just a blank screen with nothing on it. And it was just like what are you talking about, live action director? Like what's like what the
There were
fuck
so
were you
many
doing?
like compositing errors, like rookie compositing errors. They had like 2D effects that were like in front of everything and not even like tracked to the scene. So it was just like on a comp layer in After Effects, and they're like, yeah, that's good enough. Fucking well
There was
done.
no final
Everyone shook
pass.
each other's-
It was
yeah,
like
they
first-
just all shook each
whatever
other's
the first
hands.
attempt was.
There was like
No, but-
an ungodly amount of smoke in this like mansion for some reason.
Yeah, this feels like one of
No,
those
that was
like
mood lighting, man. Or that was it was all
That was
atmosphere,
mood
guys.
smoke. Yeah, that was atmosphere
Mood
smoke.
smoking.
Before I say this, I feel like I
small.
have to say that like any sort of effort, including everything, whatever X-Arm is 100 bajillion infinitely times better than anything AI could create. But at the same time, a lot of like stuff going on in this show feels like one of those like 7-minute short film AI things that people are dropping that where it's just like nothing fucking makes sense and like every shot is different from the last shot and it's just like it just falls apart over time. Like it just feels like
It has
It
no
was just such a
direction, and
mess.
it's like this is like you describing someone who's never seen a movie to make a movie, and you're telling them like, yeah, you have like a scene with like people moving around. And he's like, okay, I got it.
Only that the people that made this have like made movies before and allegedly know what they're doing and have a storied body
Yeah, I
of work,
think
and yet
that's
Yeah,
really
they
came to
spit
this.
on the animators. They were like, no, we don't need any of you.
that's
They were
really the
spitting on
concrete
me.
block in the
Fuck
middle
you,
of
you're
the
all laid
ocean
off.
here.
We're gonna be replaced by machines anyway, much like the plot of this show.
I don't know, there was an image, I think in the third episode, that looked like it. I think we were pointing out that text was kind of janky, but it looked like an AI thing, and I'm sure it wasn't, but it looked like.
Oh,
Was it the text that
Was it
that
what
read,
you're saying? The
um,
text where it's like jumping around.
Yeah, I think so.
That was they were using something for the outlines, and the math on how to solve that is based on which edge is falling away from the camera. And since she was like tilting it, but she had the text pointing at the camera, it kept jumping to the top half and the back, the bottom
but
half.
the text was a part of like a picture, right? It was like a poster or something. I might be talking about a different thing.
Maybe you're
That
talking
was
about
an
the scene. I
inspired
thought you were
choice,
talking
and
when
I
she was
stand by
holding the briefcase.
I know there is many things.
No.
They did all the things, and they did.
It is worth watching. Like if you're
Beautiful.
someone who's remotely interested in animation, this would be the thing to watch to know what not to do.
Well, it's also like they would do like a jump, and I feel like they didn't change the curves at all. So like it would accelerate, slow down, then accelerate again when they jumped. It looked so fucking weird. They were so floaty.
I mean,
Yeah,
at least
like-
they showed the jumps. There's sequences
Here's
where
what I'm gonna
like
say.
a big thing would happen and there's no cut to it, or like with the upside down helicopter scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
What
The
I will
helicopter
say,
where they ride
they're
on
weird-
the bottom of it.
Yeah, they're weird bicycle, like they're two people bicycle helicopter, like tweens out of the shot and then comes back and suddenly it's flying upside down.
Yeah, then it doesn't even matter because they snipe the guy out of the helicopter.
Yeah, so what was the point of that?
Why were they even there?
That's a good question.
Yeah, when they're fighting the 2D radical not KKK 2D
Yeah, the GGG
priest.
clan.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Great Gooner.
The Goon
Gang.
Gamer gang.
I mean, okay, so we should probably talk. Did we talk about like, what the show is even about? Because
No, originally I was asking, can someone
This show's
explain
about
it?
something?
So the show is about it was about like the X arm, which I guess was like weapons, and like a bunch of people had them around the world, and they're trying to like get all of them. The first guy could like phase through stuff. He had like the 8th one, I think, and then
he was the only one with a arm that was even remotely X'd.
Yeah, and then what?
So it's
Did
a
they even
it's like
get one in episode 2? Oh,
well,
that
it's
was
like
the
the
cult
Millennium
episode.
Items.
He was
except for
one,
their-
right?
He was the
their
X arm.
chips.
I don't fucking know. I was just like you, not reading the subtitles
Yeah.
and looking at Halo 3 rats.
The subtitles don't really help much.
I tried at first, and then I was like,
Yeah, like we're trying to keep up with it.
It didn't help that I didn't turn on the subtitles, and we didn't notice till like a while.
It's just
just
there's
marveling
so,
at the visuals.
There's so little
That's a
and
joke,
yet
but-
so much going on at the same time that it's just like
it's
like
entertaining
reading the
when stuff's
subtitles
happening,
just makes it
but-
more confusing.
Oh my god, episode 2, nothing fucking happened. It felt like it was just exposition dumping over and over again, and we're like, fuck, I don't care. I don't want to read this. His brain was overheating or something.
The little like what do you call it? The quick notes, I guess, is like, so there's a anime generic shonen guy. He like gets truck cooned
Isekai
while
into
grocery
a
shopping. Yeah. He gets, I guess you could say he gets isekai because he gets truck cooned and then he wakes
into the
up and
future
he's,
with a coma.
into the future, yeah, the far future of 2030. He died in like 2014.
Yeah, it was like 2016, I think. But yeah, it was like,
You can
Is
tell
he,
it's the
like,
future because at
going-
that point most people are 3D and the 2D people aren't. Like in his time of 2014, he was the only 3D guy.
you're putting that
Like
in
that,
the
that's my
lore.
headcanon, because the opening, it's just him at moving at 60 frames a second, and his 2D brother can barely keep up with him, and he says something about like, hey, you need to like try your best or something. Then he sees like a 2D woman getting mugged, and he tries to save her,
Well,
and then
he
a 3D
like
truck
walks
hits his
past
3D
and
body.
he changes his mind about saving her because remember he's
Yeah.
about to leave,
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, because he's
"Fuck
like, I don't
this,
care about
I'm
these
out."
2D bitches.
and then he's like, "Wait a minute,
Ain't
yeah,
my
I do."
problem.
And then truck cooned
and
into
then
the.
doesn't he become the girl or something?
Well, they kiss,
Yeah.
and then his dick glows, and it goes to his forehead. The glow from his dick goes to his forehead, and then he becomes the girl. That's exactly how
he
that sequence is shown.
Yeah, that happens after he's like reawakened as a metal briefcase with a brain inside of it.
Yeah, it's really-
Yeah, that the android girl and then her spunky human but also equally as robotic sidekick, who they're like part of some kind of
Who can eat
special
food
operations
and
task
taste.
force.
Yeah, Lady Frogmouth.
All right, guys, I have a
just
question.
frog, I don't
for you.
even know what the fuck her name is. Just Frogmouth, yeah, because every time she moves her mouth, it looks like a frog.
I have a question about
Kettle,
this.
kettle.
So, if you could change one thing, and don't say all of it because it's fucking lame, but if
One
you could change
thing?
one thing about X-Arm to make the most difference,
Art
I'd make it
style.
worse.
Commit to one
up.
medium.
I think if they didn't try to
I'd
make it
delete
look
it.
like 2D, I think if they didn't try to make it look like 3D anime that looks like 2D and they just embraced it being 3D,
like everything.
they
Yeah.
could have made it look. They could have made it look better. I think that is the most jarring shit ever.
Yeah,
but
it's
also like the
pretty horrible.
compositing's fucking terrible. The animation's pretty fucking bad.
I can forgive the compositing and all the mistakes and stuff is actually it's fine. I agree. Just commit to the 3D, have everything just match that way, and I could forgive a lot, honestly.
I
They
think
look okay when they're still, but when they're moving, they look horrible.
I think
They-
like a
yeah.
simple thing that would make a huge difference is like the fucking facial expressions. Just change them. Like,
Yeah,
they're pretty bad.
they
Just have the
literally-
character, you know,
What
the
do you
character
mean
just fucking
change?
blinked. Like,
would
did they blink a
literally
single
grab
time?
the-
Was there? Can you remember a single time a character blinked?
I
don't
gave
know.
up
I
on
literally
expecting
wasn't
anyone to
watching the
blink.
show.
That's what I would say. Is just
I
adding
was looking
blinking.
at Halo 3 raps.
add blinking.
Add
Yeah.
blinking. Like, it works if it's 2D. If characters don't blink, it does not work with 3D when they all look like fucking
You're just
aliens.
staring into
Well,
like their
here's the
cold,
thing.
dead
They
eyes.
don't. They had the face rig because I saw like 1 or 2 shots where they actually like moved the fucking nodes around in the face, or I don't know, did a shape key to like move the face around to change the expression. But most of the time, they're just grabbing like the jawbone and pulling it down and up. That is all they're doing.
Their chins expand, and that creates mouth movement in their
And
world.
it is. They're literally just moving one bone. Like you can tell, they're just moving the jawbone on that rig.
I mean, dude, look at the cool opening of the first thing you see is just the main guy with his like jawbone fully flexed out, and he just looks like
made
that
you
through the entire
horny.
show.
And then they just spin them around and like, look how good these models look.
Yeah, they
Here's
show
what I
off the
will
model.
say.
If anything, watch the opening. The
Yeah,
opening's a banger.
here's a little positive thing I'll say about this. Is if all of the people who worked on this were just a bunch of live action directors, and they just like decided to learn like 3D and 2D animation
After spitting
off
on
the
all the
cuff.
animation teams, they're like, we can do it ourselves, and they peed on them. This happened.
Yeah, just from the sky.
I think that was actually part of the production. Yeah.
But that's my point is if they went from live action and they just decided to make like a 3D 2D thing, and like this was the result, you know, like off the cuff with like barely any training, that's actually, I would say that's impressive.
Clay,
you know,
sure
like
they
how much
hired
do you like
people.
X-Arm?
What?
Is this your new favorite? Are you gonna finish this series now, Clay?
I mean, I might masochistically watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I do have
It
a
needs
thing
a bad
where like
English dub. I think a
It's
shitty
so
Crunchyroll
bad.
dub would
This
have
is-
saved this.
If it
this
had
is
a bad
beyond the
English dub,
threshold
that would
of bad
elevate it.
media
That's true.
that caused me to watch it.
That would actually
that
be
would be the
like
one
a
thing to
huge
change.
fix.
But you need to have like a mixed medium thing with the voice acting too. Like have the entire cast be like YouTube voice actors that have never voice acted before, and they're
Yeah, they
rocking
have to
blue
speak
snowballs.
entirely in Japanese.
No, I want
Matt.
just Steve Bloom. That's it.
They just have
Matt,
like
can we talk about the cum president? I've been waiting all day to talk about the cum president. Can we talk about the cum president?
Oh yeah,
The
the
director- the cum
African
director president.
dictator cum. What was it like? President cum dictator, right? Is that what the subtitles legitimately
President
said?
come dictator. Yeah.
yeah, like
Well,
CUM too.
Then the
like,
president
spelled-
come dictator
spelled cum.
of the.
Granted,
Malang
these are not
Rep-
official subs, so
I know you guys missed it.
As far as I'm
like,
concerned, they are.
I caught it and I just
You-
fucking burst into tears and I was like, "Go back."
I'm so glad you noticed it because I definitely was not looking at the
Dude,
We're
French
talking.
subtitles at that point.
We're talking hard cum, like cum is the way it was spelled.
Come dictator. Yeah, I saw that and I was
President
like, "There's no
cum
fucking
dictator."
way that I saw that. Like, there's no fucking way."
and then they're like teleporting people's heads. I don't know if this was like censored because like anytime something like slightly violent would happen, it was just like a big like white glare on the screen.
I think that was for that part in particular. That was supposed to be how
Be the
was it
teleports?
the robot maid's powers work. She can teleport matter at will,
Yeah, I don't know. And then
which makes like she's an android. Like how can she?
yeah,
do
but
that?
then they're
they probably
friends.
explain it.
Oh, and they literally reused that shot from the fucking intro, which was awesome.
Honestly, that's a good point. Yeah, just watch the opening of this show and you'll see 90% of episode 3. They don't change a goddamn thing. It's like the shot for shot. You're just watching episode 3 set to like a cool rock song.
And I could see this story being like fine and like fun because they had when they were fighting the guy who could phase through stuff. They're on a ship.
Voiced
and he's
by
like,
fucking the voice actor for Kiryu, by the way, in Yakuza, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
insane.
we were all wondering who's that voice. We all
His voice
recognize
actor is so
But
intense.
Let me finish my like thought on this. So he's like phasing through stuff, and they notice like, oh, you always phase forward. You can't phase backwards. So what they do is they run him to the end of the ship. So he phases forward, and then he's going into the water. So he stops, but he can't phase backwards. and that's when they like do the big reveal. So like if he phases forward, he'll drown, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of clever. Like I could see that in the manga being executed well, but it's like
it was a nice thought out
so dumb
battle plan.
Oh, I'm sure the manga's better.
Well,
Yeah,
no
we'd be
shit,
remiss
because
if we didn't
I
at
was
least
posting
mention
art of it, and it was like
the manga.
Yeah,
the
the
manga
art-
does look genuinely good, and apparently it's like way hornier.
The manga looks fantastic based on the art.
How do you
God.
think the creator of the manga feels about this?
I'm
Oh,
sure he's
he's
just happy to
ecstatic.
be like, yeah, like it's, dude. If I made something and it just got adapted into the worst possible version of itself, I would be so happy. I'm not even lying. Like I would just be like, I'm just be happy to be there. I'd just be like, this is awesome.
That a studio picked it up.
Yeah,
Well,
like are you kidding
one
me?
of the pictures I sent, it literally says like TV. I think. Oh, it literally says anime. Yeah, TV anime. That's him announcing in his manga X-Arm that it's getting an anime.
Oh.
Oh, he's probably
is.
hyped as shit.
That's funny. God damn,
And
look
then
how good. Dude, the girls on the cover look so good though. Holy shit.
Yeah, you see the 2D art of the girl characters, and then you see what they look like in the show, and you're like, who is this supposed to even be?
It's tough.
Dude, they're fucking babes in the fucking manga.
Yeah, I definitely think that like
Clay's right though.
the-
I feel like the guy probably is like ecstatic that I'm assuming a
Uh,
legitimate studio
It said
picked it up.
he committed Sudoku.
really.
Yeah.
Shut up,
He
no
said,
way.
He said, "This has brought such great dishonor to my family." And then
No.
he went to the
Come
top of the
on.
X-Arm tower. He got hit by a truck to get teleported into
Yeah,
a
on
plane.
top of the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, truck
This is
teleported,
wild.
drove on top of the. It's like a truck careening down from the sky to kill you.
I guess they like got like a freight
They hit
elevator
the
and
tower.
took the truck apart and assembled it on top of the tower.
They brought it all
no
one piece at a time up the elevator, and then
He's just
assembled
waiting for the
it
truck
back up
the truck
there.
to reconstruct itself.
It's really sad if you think about it. It's a lot of.
How many? I mean, for this to be such a trope, does that happen a lot if you live in Japan? Like, just people are getting clapped by trucks every day.
I'm laughing at my own joke. Pathetic.
Let's look it up. Let's
Yeah, dude,
it happens
look at
rate
it.
of truck
often, at least like a couple times a week.
people get hit by.
How many
trucks.
times does Truck-kun claim a fucking life on top of buildings?
It's always the same truck too. Do you think it's the same driver?
It's the same
Yeah.
driver, yeah. They keep reinstating
When are
him.
we gonna get the Truck-kun anime where it's about him just
Well, there
capping
was
anime
like
dudes?
there was like a manga or something. That Truck-kun is like like that is like a little series or like a spin-off thing where they would go around isekaiing people.
Okay, so it might be.
You're in the perspective of the truck.
Yeah. So you stay in the world, but they go around like isekai people.
There's
that was
people
like-
saying.
All right,
Yeah.
we need to load that up on the queue. Is that an anime yet?
I don't think it's an anime. I don't know if it was like even in like an official thing or if it was just like an online thing with Truck-kun.
Because
There-
yeah, we
there's-
need to understand the character better.
There's people saying that people getting hit by trucks in anime is propaganda so that people don't jaywalk.
Oh,
I don't know how legit that is, but
I believe
that's what it's not that common. But maybe
I
it's
would
not that
figure
common
it's not that
because
common.
of isekai
that's
anime.
good.
It's saving lives. You can't prove like if there were more truck deaths, then yeah, you could prove it.
I feel like yeah, but like maybe it's just because I'm maybe it's just because I'm stupid, but I feel like
Yeah.
watching people get hit by trucks and then turn into gods makes me want to get hit by a truck.
Me
Makes it
too.
look kind of
Yeah.
appealing.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Like,
like
it can only get
increasing.
better after you hit.
Yeah, like
In
you
this
can't
Can't hit on
economy,
purpose
definitely
though.
get
You have to
better.
like save a small child or
Yeah,
attempt
as
to
long as you're
do-
saving a small child in a selfless act, you'll become a god. So jump in front of a truck today.
Yeah. You heard it here on the first
Unintentionally.
Jump in
jokes.
front of a truck today while
If you
making
do it
sure that you're-
intentionally,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe your dick will only be like
For legal
like,
purposes,
10
this is a
inches.
joke.
Get hit by
someone-
a truck.
if someone dies-
Sponsored
We're
by
not
3
licensed
episode
professionals.
Rule.
Don't take our advice.
Yeah.
We're stupid idiots
No, we're smart.
who watch
and
X-Arm.
But that'll being said,
is
feel free to
intelligent.
step
If you
out
want to
into
be
the
like
road.
us and smart, watch X-Arm.
Watch X-Arm.
Watch
How-
X-Arm.
How long is it?
It's
gotta be only like 12.
13 episodes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out. I'm not watching
it is. It's 80 episodes.
that. Ooh,
That's a joke.
that'd be crazy.
joke.
Imagine.
It-
I think I have a feeling though this show is like you said it came out in 2022. I think
2021. It looks like.
2021. Yeah, we're still like 5 years in. I'll bet you this show is gonna get discovered by like really cool anime people on YouTube and
Was this like a COVID project?
come around.
I think it was partially a COVID project. Yeah,
Well,
it was around
Maybe
that
we're being
time.
too hard on it.
we all really lost our minds during that time, didn't we?
Do you
Yes,
think we're
we
being
did.
too harsh? Like, because if this was done, like, did they have to cut corners because of COVID, or did they cut corners because they had no idea what the fuck they were doing?
Why? Because animators animate outside all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah,
that was a
animators-
thing. They had open air animation studios done entirely outside.
So they're just
before
like
COVID
coughing
ruined
on
it.
each other.
they would animate in the grass.
Yeah, everyone's coughing on each other, licking each other's equipment, like farting in each other's faces.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
peeing in each other's coffee cups.
I think they can animate from home
beautiful
just
thing.
fine. You know?
I mean, they do
Well,
go
maybe
to studios.
maybe at
so they
home
can
their
interact or
PCs weren't
whatever.
powerful enough to render, so they're like, we can't
Yeah,
have
but
this
it's-
full CG shot. We have to draw some C Lab 2021 stills of characters.
It's not
And-
like you have to go somewhere though. Plenty of animators work from home.
Like
I wonder,
Studio
do you,
Nine.
think, do you think anyone got paid to work on this though? Because that would probably be
I
like
hope
a,
so. For
Yeah,
fuck's
no, they didn't
sake.
pay anyone. They said, "Fuck you." You're making
Everyone
us
did
so-"
this for
I'm
free
on
out
a-
of the fucking kindness of their hearts.
I was
Yeah.
I was searching X-Arm and I
They
I
went
found
on
like a
Newgrounds and
Reddit
recruited
post
people?
where someone yeah like
fucking
listen to this theory.
12-year-olds
Someone's
from
like
Brazil.
this anime was a blatant money laundering scheme. Someone paid a lot of dirty money to make a cheap anime that doesn't cost anything big to produce in order to like funnel the money clean. Is like
I
a
could see
game
that.
theory. This is on a Reddit post on what is the deal with X-Arm, and people are like, yeah, no one knew what they were doing when they made it. The entire studio was comprised of people who have zero experience even making an anime.
But like, why would? I mean,
That does happen
Yeah.
though, because they do it for like money laundering or like to get like grants or something. It's
money
weird.
laundering.
No. Like this happens in the U.S. a lot. There's like those like horrible movies come out, but it's usually to get like it's not out of passion. It's
Oh.
like soulless. Well, we're just making a movie to get like a grant or get like a tax refund, and it makes
Wow.
sense for us to do that. Like it literally costs less. Like here's your budget of whatever amount of money. Just make something so we have something to show that we made it.
Right. So our books read is like we worked on something.
Yeah, and then they get like a refund
Ooh.
or something, or some like tax
Get a big
relief,
tax refund.
which saves them shit tons of money. I
That,
don't.
that should
remember
be its
exactly
own
how that works.
genre. Like we made this because we needed a tax break.
But that's a thing. That's like an actual thing. So that could be what actually.
I believe
happened
it.
here.
Yeah, there should be a genre just called launder films. And
Launder
it's just
films.
like
That's a
it's
production
just
house.
like terrible C films that just like just are clearly like just nothing going in. I would watch the fuck out of a bunch of movies like that, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, that makes it more fun. I think. That,
Yeah,
that
'cause
makes
you're
it
just like,
fascinating
why-
to
I would
watch.
snuggle
anything.
next to you and watch them with you, putting popcorn in your mouth.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I wonder what hit shows or movies of any I guess in this case specifically the animation variety would you decree as
Sorry.
one of those
Jesus.
like a money
Like
laundering
the fucking
film?
Lion King. The fucking live action, not live, the CGI Lion King that nobody fucking went and saw. And Disney
didn't
was like,
see it.
we're
Did
gonna
you
make
see it?
another one. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I could
I
probably
guess it
say
would be
that
easy for
about
them to
every
do.
Disney movie that's come out in the last like.
I don't know about
Decade.
every Disney movie. This is like Pixar is always dropping some good stuff.
Yeah, but they don't do live action. I thought we were talking about that.
Well, yeah, like the live action and or just
live action, or is
reboot.
that, I thought that's
films.
all CG. Does that count as live action if it's?
No, it's CG, I guess. But...
Yeah, the Lion King is. They wanted it to be live action.
Yeah, they
so
wanted it.
Call it.
They wanted it to be live action, but it's.
But it's
obvious.
Fucking animated lions.
I would have seen it
so, okay.
if
Shit.
if it was like Air Bud, where it's just a bunch of live action lions and they just like animate like
It's
really
like the movie
shitty like mouth
Cats.
movements.
Simba,
Dude, Airbud Lion King. I would watch that. They're just filming it at a zoo.
Yeah, it's just all filmed in like enclosed locations.
Yeah,
like,
these
sets.
shots are all in camera, so those are actual human actors. You can't even tell.
It's to the point where it's just a guy and like it's like two dudes in a
Yeah,
lion
it's
costume.
literally like Cats. It's like the movie Cats, where they just had them be like people in cat costumes, but it's people in lion
No,
costumes.
Cats was
going around
CG
the
too.
park.
They CG animated James Corden's cat asshole in that movie. It cost like $3 million.
Don't fucking say that ever again.
James Corden like bends over and spreads his like little cat pussy, and then people like praise that movie as being this pinnacle.
No
of CG
one
animation.
no one is praising the movie fucking Cats, Matt. Not a single fucking person.
Nobody did. Not even
Nah,
the people
Reddit.
in it. I don't think.
A couple people are on Reddit.
Can we watch Cats?
I love you, Matt. I love
No.
you, Matt.
I think that one was
It's in the movie.
universally
Like my
hated.
stupid like relatives are like into like they're into theater shit. It's like, why are you guys watching this? That's just. I could watch James Corden spread his asshole on his own show. I don't need to see him dressed up as a cat doing it.
I've not heard a single person say that movie.
All right, went
was
on
good.
YouTube and searched Cats the butthole cut.
Yeah, it's just James Corden.
Oh my god.
15 minutes of the movie.
That's not real. That's not real. That's not
Probably
fucking real. That is not real. That looks so shitty.
What would you take X-Arm or Cats the movie, guys?
Oh my god.
Suddenly,
I
what we
hate
just
that.
watched
I
doesn't
hate
seem
that.
so bad, does it?
I mean,
Oh my
X-Arm
God.
because I already watched it and I'm not suffering through Cats.
I think we need a minute before we do Cats. All right, let's
We probably-
no, fuck it right now.
Probably need some like
Let's
Quaaludes
watch Cats.
No. Alright, guys. So
No,
you're all
it's
gonna
Cats, but
immediately
replace
finish-
the music with the opening from
the show?
X-Arm and
Yeah,
that would rock.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up and binge the rest of the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking X-Arm.
In
I
0.5
I want a petition
speed
for
to
an
really
English
just savor
dub.
it.
Apparently, Crunchyroll funneled a lot of money into the marketing. I'm also reading. Is that true?
To X-Arm?
Yeah.
To X-Arm, yeah. But
That's
there's no
probably why I
dub. There's no
saw
shitty
it.
dub.
Crunchyroll put money into this?
Let me double check.
No.
I think to get like the rights first and foremost, but then they didn't make their own crap dub for the show. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I don't believe it. But they
Give
would
me my shitty dubs, people.
Fuck!
I love them.
There was an English dub. Oh.
Oh, really?
Damn, we fucked up.
We're
That's alright.
rewatching it
Wait,
right now. Stop the pod.
Wait. Is this lying to me? Oh, wait, I just see audio English. The AI lied.
Damn,
It's fucking
AI
with us.
lying? That's insane.
It can't be.
When did it learn to do that?
It's evolving. it must be wrong because like it's a fucking token predictor. And it just like predicts like what is the next logical token in a chain of other tokens that were before it. It's crazy. It's almost like
Isn't
it's
that how
not
crypto
actually
was
thinking
made?
about anything. It's just a regurgitation thing.
All right. After dying in an accident 16 years later, a young policewoman named Minami Uenosuno and her android partner Alma retrieve and activate a highly advanced AI superweapon known
But
as
it's
an
gay.
X-Arm and put it into full control of their ship as a last resort. The AI turns out to be Protag Boy's brain, now in a digital form. The series revolves around the police force's attempts to suppress and defeat adversaries using their own X-Arms for their own purposes. Okay. For those who are remotely curious what the actual plot was, because I think all of us gave a different answer as to what was happening.
I think all of us drooled on each other. Like,
Yeah, I honestly
kinda,
didn't.
yeah,
I
like, salivated
I was
on each
actually
other.
asking like for you to explain it to me, not the audience, because I didn't fucking get anything that happened. That shit.
You're zoning out the entire
Dude,
time.
I stopped
You
reading.
said you stopped reading the subtitles.
Like episode 1, halfway through, I'm like, I'm done. I'm just gonna stare at these lights.
What part did
fucking
you
go
lose
blind.
hope? Was it like after seeing his fucking 2D brother? Because I was like, come on now.
I don't know. They were just talking so much, and it was like nothing was happening. So I kind of.
It is hard because you watch it and there's so many distractions. Like when Derek pointed out the tiny arms on the big men.
their arms were
you're
also
just like-
short.
And then we like Clay and Derek got into like a heated debate over if like one of the cuts was a mistake or a artistic integrity, like
Oh yeah, we
genuinely
were at each other's
supposed to
throats,
look
man.
like
We
that.
were, and that was almost a friendship
Intent, thank
ruiner.
you.
I think they
Yeah.
fucking got a little hard.
I threw
if I'm
my
not
the
mistaken.
picture of Clay on my desk at the wall. It's on the floor right now.
Yeah, Derek. While Derek was like, I cut Derek off at one point. He put a grenade in my mouth and pulled the pin and said, "This only goes back in if you let me finish."
Yeah,
He's talking
It was
about
kind of
his
hot,
dick,
honestly.
I can't believe you two almost let a thing like the show like X-Arm come between you and your friend.
I'm just very passionate about X-Arm. Okay,
yeah.
it's like almost as good as Batum.
Almost.
No,
But
Came very
Doom's
close.
Pretty fucking bad, but
Okay. Legit question: do you think Batum is better than X-Arm, or do you think X-Arm has? I feel like X-Arm has better storytelling, even though we didn't even like listen to the story.
We don't have no idea what is happening in the story. It's got better storytelling.
God, it's so hard to watch though. I guess stuff was actually happening in X-Arm though. Like
Yeah, like it's like even though Batum had like a story, it was just the story was just so boring.
I think the main guy is more likable than Batum, dude.
Batum sucked.
Yeah,
I'm
it
so
did.
like it looked better, but Batum had like nothing.
Batum had.
He's just
I'm
like,
forced
what?
myself to
This is
finish it,
just like that
too.
game I play, and he says it like
So
20
bad.
fucking times, and he doesn't get that he's in the fucking game.
and then
I
the
forced
the
myself to
rapey
finish
guy,
Batum, but it was just not.
Yeah, there's
like,
less rapey guys than
It doesn't even
X-Arm.
happen.
I
Like
that.
nothing happens.
X-Arm was horny, but not rapey.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, then it showed the duality of horniness, like the cum dictator. When they finally reveal him, he's had all the cum drained out of him.
Drained out
so
of
you see
him.
the consequences of being all.
I wouldn't.
I,
even
I don't know
call
if I
it
mentioned this,
horny.
but I think they like made the models okay. If they're still, they looked okay. Not good.
Their
but they
faces
looked,
they're
never
animated like
really
dog
looked
shit.
good.
the only one who like face looked okay was the maid girl because you feel like she's supposed to be a deadpan
Best
waifu.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best girl. She looked the most like not awkward out of everyone, but God,
sure.
everyone would just like flap their fucking mouth up and down with like no expression.
They had
Like the girl
expressions. I mean,
was getting
one girl-
strangled.
Yeah.
And
That
she's
was an
just like
expression.
smiling.
Yeah, it looks like she
Yeah,
was
they
into
animated
it.
her grinning and smiling while Kazumu Kiryu was strangling her under the
Strangling
ship.
her, yeah. And then he reties her down.
Yeah, it cuts and she's tied back up on the table.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
so it's
but-
implying
Just like the car that got flipped up and then flipped over and then flipped back on its
Yeah, the
side
car that kept-
or whatever.
Yeah, that continuity was crazy. The dog robot that flashed on screen for a split second in the epic reveal shot
at
of
the end.
Yeah, and I kept
Yeah,
trying
the-
to pause for it and kept missing it.
You proved it correct. It actually did.
Yeah, it was like
flash.
one frame.
Yeah, the fucking dog robot appears for like one frame because I'm like, what is that? I saw like a flash. And the awesome
Yeah,
dog
dude.
robots that they just like when they were dead, they just like turned the model on its side in its idle
Oh
pose.
yeah, did you bring up the single frame of the dog robot in like
Yeah.
the fire? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fucking silly as hell. And then the fire itself was like a fire that probably IRL was like not even like a foot long, but it was just like sized up so that it was like the
Yeah.
whole alleyway.
Yeah, it was like it looked like a fucking video Copilot composite
It was,
like
I think,
fire. Yeah.
See, like, all this stuff that you're saying, I would have like loved all of it if this was like an indie team, no money, no experience, no background. They just wanted to make their cyberpunk. Then all is forgiven. This is the best show ever.
If it was just like if they had fun with it, maybe. I think that's the other.
Yeah, that too. It really doesn't feel like the people behind it gave a shit about it at all. Too. I do think that like if it was just goofy, but it just leaned into it, that it would be like, like if characters were like semi self-aware or, like shots were just intentionally like goofy.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying is like you were saying that like it's like a bunch of directors, and it's like that's what like blows me away is just like I'm not necessarily like a super. I mean, I spent a lot of time doing like storyboards and whatever, but it was just like the compositions of a lot of shots were just like messed up, and I'm like, if the characters were just awkward and they just animated weird, it would have been fine. But it was just like the composition of the shots were just so weird that like you couldn't tell anything that was going on.
If you have any background in film, live action or animation or whatever, you shouldn't make some of the mistakes that they made, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. 100%.
And yeah.
Like it felt like very novice like composition mistakes and like
but
just
I would
not
say,
being able to focus on the right things and the right framing and whatnot.
I don't think
like
they were changing their curves or anything either.
But I would say if, like you said, Clay, like if they would, if they had more fun with it and were goofy and stuff, it would be a better watch. But that does take like an intention, it does take a skill to edit that way to make it fun.
That is true.
So
kind of feels like they just spat it out.
Konosuba does that very well, where it's just like super goofy, but it's like the editing's on point and the writing's on point. So I don't know. If it was just goofy and it still sucked this much ass, I'm not sure if it would make a huge difference. Maybe it'd be a little bit more fun and probably just wouldn't care about it. Like when you're watching it, you'd just be like, oh, it's goofy, cool. But I don't know. What a show, man. What a show.
Yeah, if the main character went bazinga.
Dude, if I would have.
Yeah, I almost feel like if it was trying to be goofy and it still looked like ass, I'd be like, well, screw you.
Yeah,
but
the
if it was like,
Cum Dictator like elevated the show.
That shit was funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
But that wasn't. Do you think that was intentional?
No, I think it's
just
just because it's unofficial translation.
They fucking put that shit in there because it's so shitty. They're like, we're gonna just put this funny ass thing in here just to like break somebody, and they broke me. I fucking died.
They're trying to save the show. They're trying to keep you engaged. It was meant to activate your neurons and make you laugh.
It's like the last
dire
fucking
time of need
thing I would expect. But anyway, well, none of us are gonna watch this fucking piece of shit.
Read the manga, because if you want to see something where someone clearly put their heart and soul into it,
yeah,
they probably made it with no budget.
The manga is pretty good. I'd check.
Yeah,
it
looks awesome from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. All right, we should move on to some questions of the week. From our Discord, the 3-episode rule Discord.
Did you want to do a couple of them?
4TZ. Yeah, we were gonna do a couple of them because I think we'll see if we talk about this.
Lightning round questions.
Well, if you read.
Are you reading the Discord server invite link?
No, from our Discord, R4TZ is his name. Or their name. I don't know.
You were reading a fucking Discord code.
It's like rats, but it's with the 4.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it says.
So, do everyone here are into tokusatsu, like maybe Power Rangers, Kamen Riders, and etc. I can just
you guys
say
know Beetleborgs.
I'll start. I'll say. Me and my really cool friend Joe, when we were in 7th grade, Joe, for just clarification, looks like Lupin the Third with like Chun-Li legs. Yeah, that's my description of Joe.
What a description.
So Joe
I've never
and I
seen Joe's lower half.
Yeah, dude. So Joe and I were in 7th grade, and we had a psychotic teacher who, so this class, we didn't do shit. We like screwed a doorknob onto a piece of wood, and that was like the whole class. And we were done, so we were like, what the fuck is our teacher doing? Let's go like ask him what the hell he's doing. When we went over, and he was like, dude, do you guys know about Ultraman? And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he put on Ultraman, and we sat there and fucking watched Ultraman with this crazy psychotic man.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, he's just trying to share with you.
Yeah, I wish he was cool, but he did get arrested for like locking his wife in his house.
Oh, for not letting him watch.
Wait, is your woodworking teacher?
This is our like, I think it was
That sounds
7th
like
grade.
our school. Fuck.
Yeah. He also got fired for being racist. That's also like he went
That
up
sounds
to
like our school.
he went up to a black kid in his class and just started going, "Yo, what's up, dog?" And he fucking did that. He did that to the kid for the whole class, I guess, and was like bullying him in a black voice, and got fired. And or suspended.
Wait,
at
what
least for
was it that
part.
got him fired, or locking his wife in a house
No,
while
I think he got
bullied the black
suspended
kid?
for that, because you can get suspended for like 10 days or whatever, put on leave or whatever you call it. And then the wife thing happened, and they were like, hey, actually, maybe you should stay home forever.
Yeah, maybe you should like not come back.
Yeah, you shouldn't be a teacher. Anyway, that's
And
that's
his
pretty
response
much all
was like,
I got.
yo, that's messed up, homie.
Ultraman, dude. Ultraman's sick, but whenever I see it, I think about my fucking psycho teacher showing
That's a
me
crazy
Joe.
memory.
That's fucking awesome though.
Did you like Ultraman though?
I mean, Ultraman's cool. Like, I don't really care about the genre that much. It's not really for me. But
Yeah, it's cool. I kind of hate it.
I didn't like grow up with it. Like, I kind of grew up with Power
I
Rangers.
watched a little
and,
bit of Power Rangers. Yeah.
I watched a lot of Power Rangers.
Power Rangers is the
growing
only one
up.
I really remember.
Power Rangers
And then
and,
I've
like,
seen, like, a lot
That
of
is
right?
Beetleborgs,
I-
yeah.
yeah.
Beetleborgs
I
thing was
wouldn't
kind of cool.
I wouldn't be opposed to watching like 3 episodes of it, because I feel like I haven't
I'd be
seen
down
it in so
for
long.
that.
And also, like, didn't they like cut it so it would be like the Japanese film of them fighting, and then it would be
Yeah.
like American actors?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
of the
Completely
all of the
different, right?
parts where they're in the suits is from Japan, and all the human parts was filmed in Israel
Yeah.
What? Shut up.
or something like that. Yeah.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Why did I
something
even
like that.
believe you for a second when you fucking said that? My brain's
I know a lot of the
stupid.
money was funneled to Israel from Power Rangers because it was like
I hope
Saban.
I hope so.
That's awesome.
That's a good reality delivery.
I'm just gonna fucking accept that as true.
Yeah, I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
But say, don't take me at my word for it.
You're assuming.
Yeah, we don't
No,
fact check
no,
things
no,
around here because
Matt,
we
this
speak
is a
nothing but the
Matt
truth.
fact. It's going on the Matt fact board.
Mattyburrito claims.
Jamie, put that in Wikipedia.
Jamie, take
Just
over
add that to the wiki.
Wikipedia.
They're gonna
and
do
put it in the
like a
wiki.
Jubilee video where Matt's like, "What's Matt's claim?" And it's gonna be Power
Yeah,
Rangers. is funneled.
20 people versus Maddie on
And
like
he
what's
just
funding
wins.
Israel.
They capitulate immediately.
They're like, "Oh shit, I didn't think about that actually."
It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
all I have to
fuck.
say is like, hey,
Oh, God, he's
I made Pokemon whatever, and then they're
Did you
like,
guys grow up with those shows or like?
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah,
I
I
watched
remember
a
watching
bunch of the
Power
Power.
Rangers.
I don't remember anything about the Power Rangers like on a deep level, but
it's
I
been
did
too
watch
long,
a shit
yeah.
ton.
I do remember
yeah,
like
just know that the
scenes of
green
it
guy
being
was the
like, "Whoa,
coolest,
that's
and he
so
becomes
cool."
the White Ranger in the movie.
Yeah, I would say there's 2 things that I would believe about Power Rangers, and the first thing is, well, okay, 2 things I want to say. First is that like I feel like I'm interested in it on a superficial level. Like I feel like if I started watching a bunch of shows like that I would be like super into them, but I just haven't sat down. Like I've been meaning to do like a good like Power Rangers binge for a while, and I just haven't done it. But 2, I think if like you're an animator, that you should watch Power Rangers and or shows like that, because they do such a good job of like not having any facial expressions and having body movements
Yeah,
like
posing.
show
Convey
everything. Yeah, the
everything.
posing is so fucking good. And it's like I mean, if you think about that, that goes into like stuff like Red versus Blue and stuff too, where it's like they're able to show so much emotion without like any sort of facial expression,
no
whatever.
face.
And I think that's a super strong like skill to have in any sort of artistic medium. I think that like that's awesome.
All right,
You thinking
swayed
any
me.
of the
You
artistic
swayed
Check
me
out,
into
check out
watching
Kamen Rider
Kuga.
Kuga. That guy's got giant red bug eyes, and he emotes like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool,
Like lifeless
though.
bug.
That's a
Like
cool...
the masks are cool in Kamen Rider. I like Kamen Rider.
Well,
I never
I mean,
watched Kamen Rider.
a show that has like really good expressions and like their characters show and don't tell would be fucking Primal. There's no dialogue in that.
Primal's nothing but expression.
There's no dialogue, yeah.
Noting with
Yeah, but they
animation.
have facial expressions though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying more, that it's like all just like very exaggerated posing
Yeah,
to
I mean, look at
So wait,
any
Power Rangers is
pose
like
that
it's
Gendy
all
Torikowski
dialogue,
does.
no face. Primal,
I might be
all
butchering.
Yeah,
animated
he was a guy.
face,
He's
zero dialogue.
Pretty freaking good, yeah.
Gendy Tarkovsky is fucking.
Was the question? I'll bet Jenny Karakowski's into a couple of Tokusatsu shows. He probably likes
Yeah.
Ultraman.
Yeah, the
I bet
question
you-
was literally just, are you guys into the Tokusatsu?
I haven't watched
my
much of it.
Yeah.
my best mate from the college days is all about like he has like an entire Kamen Rider collection.
He
Dude knows
also-
like every show.
He did recommend us to watch a Kamen Riders, I think, is what it was. So maybe we could check that out when
He would probably call me a basic ass
we-
bitch
we
for
get
being
there.
like a
Back to
Kuga
the
fan.
Audience picks. But that seems to be like all we were gonna say about that. So let's just move on.
It's a sick genre.
Yarpster said, "How long would you survive if you were turned into a Japanese high schooler?"
Until
How long would
until
you
I was an
survive?
adult, because if you think about
Wait.
it, like children in Japan can get away with literal murder, and they'll just be like, "Oh, it's just a troubled child," or at least Japanese boys can get away with like bullshit like that.
Well, I'm bad at school.
But what would
so
you
I-
be turned in at?
I've
Oh
Well,
yeah, I forgot that school would be a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, they're
not-
super strict about shit.
Yeah,
That's
Fuck,
like the
I
whole
might be
crux of
fucked.
being a Japanese.
that's the
Any
whole thing.
delinquent.
You think, dude? Out of all the animes I've watched, they never give a shit about school when they're in
Wait,
school, dude.
but
That's
what?
true.
Here's the question: What would you be Would you be like young, or would you just be who you are right now?
It would
should
be,
be
it would
like
be
a
anime
30-year-old
accurate.
man
So
in
it's
high
just, yeah, I'm
school.
a 30-year-old, 18-year-old high schooler
No,
on the track team.
I think it would be.
Wait, Clay. So are you in the body of a 13-year-old or whatever, or
Yes.
are you 30?
No, it's the opposite. It's that you're 18, or sorry, you're like 13 or whatever in middle school, but you have the body of a 30-year-old because you're on like you're on like a sports team.
What? I don't. What are
Have
you?
you never
30?
been watching an anime? You've never
Mob
watched
Psycho.
an anime?
Mob Psycho.
And like, yeah, with all like the fucking the dudes who are working out in Mob Psycho, they all look like they're in their 30s.
Yeah.
These buff dudes
No,
in their
but
30s.
in
and
actuality,
they're
they're
in, like,
only
high
15.
school.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're not old though. They're just muscular.
I know, but they look old. Like it's,
There's a lot of
Think
that's
about
like a
what was
kind
that
of a
guy's name?
consistent
Awesome
trope.
McCool Pants from Railgun, where he's like, I'm only 15 years old. He looks like he's 45.
Wait, from Railgun?
Like that is that what you're talking about? Like they're all high schoolers, but they're drawn to look like they're fucking
Oh,
like
well, yeah,
30-year-old men.
Style Magnus comes in.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
his name,
yeah.
that's his name. Because that's what you're saying with Mob, right? Like all the track guys look like
they look old.
ripped
They're not old,
Olympians.
but they
Yeah.
look old. That's all he was saying.
So that's what you're saying.
yeah.
You
I
would
wouldn't say
literally
old, they
be
just-
like
they just don't look
physically
like high
30,
schoolers. They just
but
look
you
like-
would
yeah.
come up on the record as being 13.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's fucked.
I
That
would
sucks so
fucking
much.
jump off the
No, you'd
roof
fit right in.
immediately.
I
so-
would Sudoku.
They'd be like pop quiz, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I didn't
start-
study at all."
You'd start jaywalking, praying for Truck Coon.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Oh, that's true. I could look for Truck-kun and just jump in front of it real quick.
You could be a delinquent though. You'd be like, you'd have
true.
so much strength on them because one, you're an American, so you're taller. You could just fucking throw these little Japanese
Yeah,
kids around.
And that's the anime.
Yeah, you'd look like one of the characters from Cromartie High at that point.
I don't know. Why is this guy so strong? He's like 30.
Yo, are the guys from Cromartie High? They're like first-year high schoolers, but they all look like 30-year-old delinquents.
Yeah.
Like mafia guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That'd be us.
Yakuza guys.
That would be
Yakuza.
the group of us would just become fucking Cromartie High.
Just go around throwing people.
Go around
Literally,
humming.
you'd have so much body weight on them. You could just fucking like lob them. just for no reason. He's like drinking water in front of you. Just fucking suplex them.
Yeah, I took personal offense to that bottled water. Dizani in my presence.
Yeah, grab him by the ankles, do a fucking a Bowser spin, and fucking launch him into the window.
You're just like fantasizing about going to Japan and suplexing.
Would you guys
Kind
get
of.
the? Would you
How
sit at
many
the?
do you think you could take at once? You'd be like, yeah, I beat up like 14 people at one
Throwing
time.
kids into walls.
Would you guys sit at the
How many
corner,
shonen
the
animes has
windows?
that actually happened? If you think about it, like the high school protagonist gets into like an epic fight with like a demon or something. They get lunged into concrete, thrown into space like so many times.
Well, okay, imagine an anime where it's like on paper you are 13 like the other students or whatever, but you're just a 30-year-old guy, like fit and whatever, and also tall because you're like American, so you're taller than
Like
them
you're
on
designed to
average.
look like a 30-year-old ripped American guy.
Well, yeah,
but
well,
you're a
you know, you
13-year-old.
have like height on them. You have probably a good like foot or two on them, and like a bunch of weight. So
There's
you-
got to
feels
be
like,
like an anime where
So,
like
and
the
you're just like a
shonen
dickhead.
guy
You're just
met,
going around
like, an
beating
American,
up all the
that's just what they
students,
look
making
like.
them do your homework. Then you win.
Sounds like a great show.
Well, that's happened before. There's what's the fucking I'm forgetting its name.
The game.
No, there's
Bully?
it's like a serious anime where the guy goes back in time and tries to save like a childhood friend.
The Great American Bully.
Erased?
Erased
Is it Erased?
or whatever.
Oh, Erased.
Oh,
That was good.
Yeah, that's
I
like
remember
that's
that.
like wholesome though. That's like yeah. So yeah, but he's
For a
like
second,
an
I thought you were
adult,
saying
then he
like
goes back in time.
Steins Gate or something. I'm like, that's not what that is.
Yeah, Steins
We should
Gate.
watch that.
He doesn't
Actually,
go back
I think we get a lot out
and
of 3
bully
episodes of that.
children.
No, I wasn't saying. I wasn't saying. I was saying that he was an
That's the
adult.
first thing
that
he
went
does in
back
Erased. He bullies his classmates.
Yeah. Okay.
So he was like a 30-year-old man in like an 8-year-old's body.
I thought you were saying. he went
But they
back
didn't make it weird.
He just like picks him up and fucking like throws him like a dart.
I watched that show and I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, he just terrorizes his entire school with the
Yeah.
mind. He's like an 8-year-old with the mind of a 30-year-old.
So I think I would survive because I would just go up, I would bully the smartest kid and be like, hey, you're gonna do my homework, and then smash him against the wall a few times so he knows I'm serious, and then he'll do my homework. And then it's like, hey,
I'd die because I wouldn't want to go to school. I'd be like, I'm a grown-ass man. Why the fuck do I have to go to class?
Yeah, I'd probably be a hikikomori, and that would suck.
yeah, but
Yeah.
or you could just like, I don't know, snort a bunch of testosterone and then just go in there
I don't
and
think they
dominate
do
the school.
that. I don't think they do stuff like that.
Inject testosterone into your balls and just do it. Be
Actually,
a
no,
fucking
if I was
be a
warped back
fucking
into
30-year-old chuny and just fucking like have a fucking eye patch and say like, this is my demon eye, and just be the fucking weirdest motherfucker, but you have like 200 pounds on these fuckers, so you can just fucking lob them around.
Well, you're assuming that when you get you're placed into the high school body that you just look like yourself, but you'd be in like the body of a Japanese high schooler. Was that the implication?
No,
Just your mind.
That was the joke, was that you would be in your body.
Oh, by taking all the testosterone, you'd get your body back.
No, you would just be in your body, but you'll be on like paper, a 13-year-old or whatever.
Oh, is it like a Quantum Leap where like you see yourself as yourself, but everyone else sees you as whatever guy or kid?
I don't know. I was just
I
fucking
don't know.
around.
We were
I thought it was a funny scenario.
We were just
I
talking
feel like
about-
we're on the cusp of coming up with a great series.
I thought it was
with that
funny,
premise.
but then Danny said, "Yeah, that's a great
Oh,
story."
dude.
and
Okay,
then
to
kind of-
build on what Maddie's saying, You know what'd be funny is that like if someone got isekai'd into this situation and they're like only they can see themselves as they actually are, and then everyone else sees them as like this high schooler, it's just like short stack, whatever.
Oh,
and
so
then,
you're like really strong because like you actually have the
because you're
ideal
actually
body?
just like a body of a 30-year-old or whatever that's been like ripped or whatever, and like. But then, like, it'd be really funny
We're
if,
assuming
like,
in this scenario, all of us are jacked and ripped and in, like,
you would, see, what would happen is you would get in shape so you could bully the smart kid to get A's.
It'd be funny if
Something about
the main
us just
character's
imagining us
like
being
Bruce
jacked
Lee
is
or
killing
something
me.
like that.
No, I was gonna say, though, is, like, imagine this situation. Now, here's the twist, though, is that every other student in the school has the same thing going on, but none of them know.
They're all 30-year-olds?
Well, they're all
Just community
isekai'd.
college.
Yeah, it's just they're all isekai'd, but nobody else knows. So
my God.
like they think that they're like,
Lord.
oh, like I'm so smart in comparison to all these like high schoolers or whatever,
so
and then they're
funny.
all like,
And they're just all really strong, so it's just Dragon Ball Z, basically.
So this
Yeah,
entire
but,
school
like-
is decimated within the span of a
school
week.
It's
Just
just a bunch of
destroyed.
fat
Everyone's
fucks
fighting
throwing each other around. But it's like, what? Why is he so heavy? And then just thinking the same thing.
Bunch of mentally
The main
challenged
character
kids.
of that show would have to be the teacher that has to deal with all of these like
That's so
ripped
fucked
high
up.
schoolers with the minds of
Oh my
30-year-old
God.
people.
Would you physically? Okay, so here's the question: you'd be like what, 4 foot or something? If someone like moved their hand over your head, would they hit the real you, or is it like your strength
Oh my god.
is put into the smaller body?
It's put into the smaller body.
Okay.
yeah, I think the smaller body is like your avatar, but it's not. It's like it's just a physical representation.
Okay, so just edit
you.
any shot of a
This is
of an
retarded.
anime
Let's just
high
go
school
to the next
class.
question.
Animate any
This
like
is so
or like a
circular.
If you
Render
want to
any
see
shots.
This is where good
this-
ideas come from.
if you want to see Clay
Brainstorming.
make this by himself,
okay.
comment.
in a cave with a box of
it'll be
scraps.
better than X-Arm.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna. What would you do if I came out and like it looked like X-Arm?
I would
And you were the only one that made
congratulate
it.
you.
It'd be amazing.
And you got the guy from Yakuza to voice act.
Yeah,
I
voice
think we'd
act
be
every
pretty
character.
impressed, honestly.
That'd be cool.
Really?
Dude, if I could do something like that and I could like secure one like big name voice actor and just be like, please, I just want you to like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay you like $100 an hour. I just want you to go in here and just like read the whole script.
get
Just read
Jack
the whole
Black to
entire
do it.
script.
Jack Black and Chris Pratt, Jason Momoa, who else? What
That's
other
more
big
than
name?
one person. but-
Okay, I have a note for the plot.
Any of
You would-
those?
I have a note for the plot. You would have to start out in a normal school where you are strong, and then you get moved to the school, and all the people in that school are that. Then
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh,
That's
man.
like
Did we
like
answer the
GTOs.
question, by the way? Are we implying we would all survive, but we would all
I
be
think
like?
we would all be badasses fighting in the fighting
yeah.
school.
Apparently,
Yeah, we would
we'd
all
all be fucking
This is-
schizo kids with muscles.
We'd all be like beating up children, and what does that say about all of us?
we're fucking epic. What do you want, Matt?
The first
Not to
thing
get epic?
any of us would do apparently is to like harm children.
We're all schizo kids
By beating
with
them up.
muscles. That's it.
No,
There's
it's
nothing
for a
else.
cause. It's so we
Finding
get
the smartest kid with the
Matt,
brightest
Matt,
future in the
so we get an
classroom
A.
and pulverizing
Just
them.
drop it.
Matt, it's so we get an A.
It just hit me how stupid this is. Like, what we're talking. It's just like our first thought is just to start fucking clipping a bunch of high school.
Just clapping the entire class.
It's like finally I
Oh my
have power.
God.
Yeah. Did we all? What are we trying to say here?
Finally.
Oh my god.
All right, beautiful stuff, guys. So we're gonna do one more. This one is from our very own Aalastair, our homie. What would be the most epic gender-bent version of an anime protagonist, and how do you think you would impact the show? Mattyburrito,
What?
I hope that's specific enough. That was the question. The whole thing.
Oh, thanks, Aalastair, for clarifying. Wait, what anime character would be like the sickest if they were gender bent?
Yeah.
Shinji.
Gushing with magical girls.
No,
They're all dudes.
No, that's horrible.
that's awful.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Would like he would just be like a war criminal at that point.
It would just be Epstein, yeah.
Yeah. It would be the most epic though if they were gender bent.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, what would be a good
damn.
based on stuff we've watched, and then like
Ranma one half. Like if they started off as a girl, it would be really cool.
Went to a guy.
It went to a guy.
Oh shit.
That
That'd
makes
be-
no difference.
Yeah, it makes no
Basically.
difference.
The exact same show.
Oh yeah, it would be the same show. You're right. Fuck. Let me think about it. Jackie Chan Adventures. That'd be way cooler if he was
Jackie
a
Chan if he
hot
was a chick.
babe.
If he was
Yeah.
a hot babe, yeah,
Hot
that
babe.
would be bad.
And he had a nephew named Jade.
No.
Who
An
is just
auntie.
like Taco or Paco or whatever.
Oh my god, dude, they did
Oh,
that
yeah.
kid so much disservice. He looks so fucked.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, do you think? I mean, even the X-Arm characters look better than Paco.
1 second, I gotta get a chair to squish him.
that's
I'm trying to
weird.
think. This is kind of a tough one because it's like I feel like
Gender bent characters suck.
My mind
No.
immediately went to what's the guy? What's the cool bald guy's name from Bleach? Ikaku.
Because it's abundant me.
Gender bent him,
fuck
and it's
it, I
just like
love
a
that
cool
guy.
bald chick.
It doesn't make a huge difference to gender bend. So like if you, I don't know, like if you have a
Zaraki
character
is
who's
gender
good
bent.
and you change them into a female or a female to male, it doesn't really make a difference if it's a good character.
that's true.
Unless that was like their identity. Like if you gender
Yeah, I feel
bend-
like there's like masculine
like,
energies. Like it can
Faye
work with female
Valentine.
characters
On that note,
and or vice versa.
My dress-up darling, just make it a guy. There you go.
that
I think it'd be
actually-
cute if the roles were reversed.
And the girl's just
It's
making
like-
his clothes.
She's just like she's just like a shy, neat girl, and then like he's just this very outgoing. Like that's kind of cute. Like it would probably be
Like,
just
yes,
same
as
fun.
it should be.
If
this
it was
this woman
just as
serving my
ecchi-
every cosplay need.
If he was just as sexualized as the girl is in the real show, that'd be fucking funny.
Yeah, he's wearing the exact same outfits, like that iconic dress up darling bikini. It's just the dude in it,
Yeah.
and the girl's the one wearing the headband and like staying
Yeah.
up all night making his costume or whatever the fucking plot of that show was.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that being like I don't know the context. We should watch that actually.
I
But, like,
watched
there was like
bunch of
one of the pivotal moments was he was like she's like, oh my god, you've gotten like. You've been on no sleep for 3 days, and he was like, "It was to make you the most beautiful cosplay."
back.
And she's like, "Oh, Kiro-san, you're the best.
Why
I'm
did
not
he
gonna
turn
fuck
into
you
Trump?
though."
I've made you the most beautiful cosplay. Everybody, you're
It made
weaving
me
these
beautiful
scenes.
cosplay.
Oh, did you go to the
ever
next
seen.
question where you turn an anime protag into Trump?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the implication, I
which,
guess.
Gender-
That I was
which anime
getting at.
pro tag would be best if they got turned into
Yeah,
Trump?
I said
I'm
Shinji
probably
because then
misreading
you-
that entire show, but it's like just isn't it just 12
Shinji?
episodes of a guy simping
Shinji.
for like Jessica Negri? That's the plot.
Yeah,
For
basically. Well, no. It's like he's
Some
like
famous
shy,
cosplayer.
and she's very not shy, and so it's like
Right.
she wants to do cosplay, but she sucks at like making her own costumes. So she like meets him,
Oh,
and
that
is like,
show.
oh,
Yeah.
you could make my cosplays, and he's like,
And you
yeah,
can
I
nut at
guess, but he's like
Yeah,
he's
does
like
he get-
wholesome, and then she's like, I want to cosplay as my fucking Gooner characters that I love from my Gooner games, and he's like, what the fuck?
And it's like, oh, and the hijinks ensue, and then that's like the plot.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
basically
It's really it's like wholesome, but like it's slightly edgy.
Gender
But
really
it's
bent-
pretty
edgy,
fun.
And the whole time I watched it, I was like, they're gonna fuck. They have to.
Do they?
And then it gets to like the last episode of the season, and they're in the hotel room, and she clumsily falls on top of him, and he goes,
Okay.
I'm just a 12-year-old boy, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, dude,
Alright.
don't do it now. Now you
And
can't
this is
fucking do
rape.
it.
Hey,
Now you can't
hey,
do it.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you guys actually fucking pick? Because you're just talking about a different show right now.
I'm literally trying to think of something that would actually like
I
work
think-
really well.
Just go with the first thing that goes to your head. I'm gonna say Evangelion because I think it'd be better to have 3 iconic
Dude,
girls. I mean, they got 3 iconic girls now with Rebuild, but we'll have 4 iconic girls then. Boom.
That's
Oh,
kind of
Shinji's
yeah,
the
that's
only
kind
one you
of a fire
gender bend in
pick.
that.
Yeah, just gender bend Shinji. Isn't
You
that the
think
question?
Shinji would be a
It's one-
better character if he was like he's still whiny and like, Father, why do you want to kill me?
Well, if it's
But
a
it's a
whiny girl, you know,
Then it makes sense.
then it.
That's so cool.
Swoosh! I'm kidding.
Wow.
Clay, go.
So that was so
Well, okay,
manly
so
of you.
this is one that we watched, but I think great teacher Onizaku or Ona, what the fuck?
He
is
would
it?
get away with all of his crimes. Beautiful. I like it.
Well, I was just saying, I think it'd be cool to have like a kind of like, you know, just
horny chick teacher?
masculine, just like a masculine like
Above
fuck it
ripped.
female girl like teacher would be kind of cool in that setting.
Really cool, huh?
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
know a little bit more about Clay's type now.
Fuck yeah.
Dommy
High five.
mommy,
Yes.
like high school teacher, delinquent teacher. That would be
like,
dope.
Like ripped
I
with
yeah,
huge
my-
shoulders, a big
My
cock,
type is
and,
specifically
like,
fuck
high
yeah.
school
Hell
teachers.
yeah, dog.
It was
So
they were very
gross.
influential during my formative years.
Did you have like a
Um,
ripped female teacher, Clay, that awakened you? As a...
I don't know
See,
about a
like-
Ritz one, but there was definitely like we had like one hot teacher that everybody fucking made jokes about.
I had this fine ass Spanish teacher in middle school, and she was like, she was tiny, but she was like a brat. Like she definitely like got plowed after. classes. But she was like, anyway. She was ripped. That'd be
so
cool too.
Clay would gender bend great teacher Onizuke into a lesbian woman.
Yes, I think it would be fire.
And
I'm
then,
gender bend. I'm sticking by my Marin Karen dress up darling. Like make Marin into a dude and have the chick simp for him
All right,
and make all of his clothes and slutty outfits.
Yeah, I think that would actually like that would probably like top the charts for like a
that'd
season.
be super gay. It's just the gay version of it. Awesome, I like it.
Yeah.
And
It
there's
is
gay
because
Because
it's
it's the
You're
exact same
physically
show. The
there.
camera, yeah, all the etchy stuff is happening to the guy now.
guy, yeah.
instead of the girl.
I gender bend Kino from Kino's Journey, so you still don't know what gender she is.
Yeah, nothing changes.
It's the same
Come
show.
on, do a real one.
It's the actual. It's just the same show.
I know, I keep saying stupid shit.
First one, because you did Rama one half, but this was a gender bent show. Next thing you're gonna say like sword art because he gets gender bent.
Oh, he does,
Oh yeah, he does.
it still
Kinda-
sucks though, unfortunately.
It's still
He gets gender bent and still gets all the chicks in the show. It's crazy.
I that's pretty epic actually. I remember a scene from that season where like the bullet comes out of the Ethernet port and like hits the guy in the head. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Not really, but it was. I think it was supposed to be metaphorical, but it was just like so fucking funny.
Oh, it's like when they're playing the gun game, right? And people are
Yeah, like one of the
getting
players
shot in
gets
the
shot
game.
and dies in real life, and it shows like the bullet going into the real world through the Ethernet port, and then like into his head. It was awesome.
That's fun. It's really stupid but fun.
It's so dumb.
I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. Holy
I
shit.
guess you said Jackie Chan. Don't overthink it. Just like go with the first one.
I went with the first one, and you didn't like it. You
Well,
said-
that's because
Yeah, Ranma was the first one.
Yeah, that's true. I feel
the
like
first
it
one
ruins...
who's not already gender bent.
Actually, Ranma's the only one where it really doesn't matter if you gender bend the main character at all, because the whole thing is that Akane is still into Ranma no matter what, right? That's the implication.
Sorta. I feel like it just kind of ruins. Like,
God, do they hook up at all in the new one? Because like that was like, I know that you in the rule of thumb with any romance anime is that you never show your two leads getting together.
Oh no, they straight up. I
They
mean,
fuck.
the manga.
They fuck in Ranma.
I don't think they. I mean, they probably fuck.
In the
but,
new one, I
like,
mean.
in the manga.
There's a huge sex scene.
Spoiler alert! But they straight up like push
Each other.
the marriage at the end of the series. And
Do you at least get? Is there like a peck on the lips at all from them?
I'm
or-
sure.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
He says, "You want a scissor?" and then he pours a bottle of hot cold water on himself.
He pours a hot bottle of Dasani on him, and then they start scissoring.
What a fucking fun little.
The cold water turns him into a girl. Hot water turns him into a guy.
Yeah.
That's such a fun little gimmick that they really
great.
just pushed the whole series.
He got so lucky because
Rama's
everyone
so
else
funny.
got turned into like dumb shit. It's like, oh, you're a ant.
Well, it
if
was
you get
like
wet.
it was literally like there was like a hot spring that had a bunch of different fucking
Yeah,
magical
of the drowned whatever
things,
You
and
fall
like
into the
everybody was
ground,
like
yeah.
falling in different ones. Yeah, and he fell in like the gender swap one.
The new one, I was impressed with it. I don't know if people like it or not, but I saw the new one. I still thought it was pretty funny.
I watched it. I watched part. I don't think I finished it, but I was watching it as it came out. It was good. Some people
Yeah, I
didn't
haven't
like
seen
it, but people don't like everything. So
No one likes anything.
yeah,
We don't like anything. We're awesome. We're really
Yeah.
cool. You should listen to us.
it's really cool.
That's why we're cool.
I would gender bend everyone in 3-episode rule.
I would gender bend.
So you become a guy then.
the fucking
You're
Ron
loser
man.
Except
main
me.
character in One Piece. Give him big titties. That'd be sweet.
I
Yeah.
actually, Danny, I swear to God that I think that happens in the show at some point.
Oh really? Damn. No, never mind.
Well, I know there's the magical drag queen that can like change people. Her whole power is like changing people's gender
All right,
at will.
I will gender bend John Lazarus. How about that?
Oh, there we
So,
go.
Jane Lazarus.
Jane Lazarus.
The parkour queen.
Would just be a better show. Instantly. Make him a waifu? Perfect.
Has Bebop Watanabe ever made a show where like the girl was the lead?
Samurai Champloo.
Does Fu count? I guess she is kind of the
She is.
protagonist of that show.
It starts off, doesn't it? From her
Yeah,
point
she's
of view.
more
yeah.
the protagonist. I mean, it's about the three of them, but
It's about
it definitely follows like her.
The whole
Yeah, they
reason
follow
they're traveling together is her. You know? From my POV.
Oh, they did it. I'll
oh,
be damned.
Gender bend Yu Yu Hakusho. That'd be sick. Like a
It's a
delinquent.
girl. It's a party of 4 girls.
Yeah, all of them. Gender bend all of them. That'd be cool. I'd fuck with that. Delinquent.
They kind of did a little bit in the Philippine dub of Hakusho. The studio didn't realize that Kurama was a dude, so they named her Denise.
Nice. That's
And then when they
beautiful.
realized, they changed it later, because it's a completely different dub. Like like they do the whole. I think with Hakusho, it's like kind of like a school day or a ghost story situation. Because everyone has
they
different
didn't-
names, and the plots are,
Oh,
I think.
yo,
Kinda
Shinji
different?
was actually, I guess, supposed to be a girl originally.
OG Shinji.
So I guess that
That
could
doesn't
be
look
my...
old. It looks like new.
Yeah, it might be a fake post.
Someone
this
had the same
might-
idea
maybe
as you,
someone just
Derek. They
drew
wanted
it.
to- Yeah.
As a
Yu Yu
concept.
Hakusho is my real answer.
That's a
After
good
my-
one. I like that. That'd be cool. Gender bent Hakusho.
Yeah, after my 5 bullshit answers. Hell yeah.
It's a really good idea.
Did we all answer it?
Yeah.
Alright.
You think like K-pop demon singers is kind of like the gender bent Hakusho? I mean, there's only 3 of them, but
No, it's
wait, hold
it's
up,
way
hold up.
different.
No,
they're
hold
like
up,
contractually obligated to hunt demons.
Matty. Please explain how K-pop Demon Hunters is the gender bent version of Yu Yu Hakusho.
they do fight demons.
Hear me out.
They
It's a
fight
stretch,
demons.
They
but
fight
you know,
demons.
my favorite thing about Hakusho, which kind of gets shafted midway through the series, is the whole like, you're the spirit detective. It's you have jurisdiction over this entire town to solve supernatural crimes and hunt the demons.
Yeah.
And then with the K-pop girls, and then he forms like like a boy band, and they form a team, and they
fuck each other.
they fuck out each other and demons together, and then
I
it's
mean,
like with
Yeah.
K-pop girls, that's the whole focus. It's like our job is this, but we're also a girl group.
The K-pop Demon Hunters is a little bit more like it's your destiny type of thing, where it's like they're super
yeah.
old, right? And it's like your destiny.
Or no, like
is-
their profession is like super old, and they like the generations change, right?
Yeah, it's like a
every generation inherits.
It's like a tradition that they hunt demons.
The demons.
And there's only
are
ever
like
3 of
thousands
them,
years old
and they're
or something,
chosen.
but,
yeah.
Yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho is fucking great.
I kind of have a cool. This isn't an anime, but Ben 10. I think if they did like a gender swap version where it was like Gwen 10 or something, and like you got to see like female versions of all like the aliens, and they were like
aliens, okay.
And they were like drastic. Well, I mean, like some of them could be fuckable, sure. But I'm just saying that like it'd be cool if they were like drastically
Lady
different.
forearms.
Yeah.
Someone's already made Rule 34 art of that right now since the beginning of time.
I mean, I'm sure. But like, I feel like my inspirations shouldn't have to come from porn as much as like porn exists. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of good ideas in there. I'm just saying that it'd be cool if like there was like an official version.
No.
Do you think you think that could sell though? Like, because all these cartoons and shows, they're made with the specific audience in mind. At least if they're greenlit.
I mean, I don't see
I think
why
that'd
it
be
wouldn't
cool.
work.
Like, I'm with you. Like a Gwen 10, and it's like cool like girl versions of all the alien designs.
Yeah, she gets like a fucking. They could easily like, you know, if they had to gender
like
it, you know, they could easily like girly pop it.
I swear there was a what if when Gwen got like the Omnitrix.
Actually, you might be right. I think there was an episode where there was like a alternate dimension thing going on.
Where,
yeah,
like,
you might be right.
So then she was able to turn into aliens, and she also has magic because they gave her that, right?
Yeah, she has like psychic powers.
Fronts.
Yeah, she's just like a god, basically.
Maybe that was a test. If they put that episode out to see if like girls would start wanting to buy the merch of like the girl Gwen aliens, and no one did. And then they were like, okay, well, this is a fun episode at least. Because that worked for Adventure Time. They did a one-off genderbent episode, and it did so well that I think there's more episodes of Fiona and Cake.
Oh yeah, there's a whole miniseries
than there
and
are
everything.
Finn and Jake.
No, there's not fucking more episodes of Finn.
That's not true.
Okay.
They did one season, I think, right?
There's motherfucking like 11 seasons of Adventure Time. There's like one
They're like,
season.
oh, this is
of
way
Finn and
better.
Cake.
Fuck the original material.
It's Gwen 10.
Yeah, it was pretty popular, and I mean, I think in that situation it works really well.
I think it could have worked for Gwen 10. Why did they give her the extra added powers? Like, oh, she can turn into all the aliens, and she's a psychic on top of that.
Well, because she was a psychic. She's a psychic in the original.
Yeah. In the original, that's her
Anyways.
thing. But wouldn't they, if this is an AU where she gets the Ben 10 powers, wouldn't Ben 10 be the psychic in that
No.
universe?
Well, it's because it was like a
fuck him.
one-off. It was like a one-off bit in the show, so they just like it was like, what if Gwen, like, with her powers, got the
Oh,
Omnitrix?
okay. That was the only change to the whole formula. Was like,
Yeah.
she's still a psychic, but she also gets the cool alien powers.
Right.
Right.
I wish they
So then for revenge, Ben's like, well, you can't have everything, and then he takes Kevin Levin and just cucks Gwen.
Yeah, he just starts like, he fucking
they
goes
start
gay
macking
on
it.
Funneling Kevin Levin.
Yeah, and that AU, Ben and Kevin
Fuck
just
you, Gwen.
get
She
it on.
just puts Gwen in the cuck chair. I'm gonna fuck Kevin 11. Ben, no, I don't.
And then Tara Strong makes like an inappropriate tweet about it, like, huh, fan art, am I right?
That'd be fucking funny. That'd be so fucking funny.
Didn't she do that?
The most
Like
fucking-
some artist tweeted her like a fan art of like literal incest, like Gwen and 10 making out, and then Tara Strong was like, "Oh, tee-hee, artists are so crazy."
It was like,
was like
a
National
Happy
Symphony. I'm
gonna fuck my
Valentine's
cousin.
Day, and it was like Ben with like a pregnant Gwen.
Yeah, or like National
Yeah,
Symphony.
Or
She's
Happy
like-
Kissing Cousins Day. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Something
I think
like
so.
that.
Clay showed us all these, so that's why I remember those.
Yeah, I have them all documented. I have all
Clay's
these
hard
tweets
drive.
printed out in Manila folders.
Terabytes of it, just terabytes of it.
Of Gwen 10 porn.
I'm no.
Unfortunately, we know it all exists.
fucking.
I'm the reason all the RAM prices are going up so that I can render all these tweets by Tara Strong about Gwen and Ben together.
Dude, I would.
And weird sexually suggestive pictures of Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
I'm pretty sure Tara Strong was into those too. She would retweet them and be like,
I gotta
Pony
defend
Day.
it, like that it was like it's kind of cringe looking back, but it was like a different time. Like the internet was more mature, I think. Like there was less like, I mean, there were kids on the internet, but it was just like, it was just less like stupid. Like people just
Tara
did
Strong
things
was
and
doing
people were
that
like,
shit
"Oh, yeah."
like nowadays
There was
on
a lot
Twitter,
less kids
she'd
on
be
the
burned
internet.
at the stake. They would find where this woman lives and like kill her like in Devilman Crybaby if she was doing that today.
Yeah, they would dox her and someone would
They would rip
like there'd
her
be like
apart and
40
put her head on a
influencers,
pike.
like yeah. It's
If
fucking
she was,
insane.
yeah.
But
I
like
agree. The internet
everyone
was way
back
more,
then, I
like,
think was
lax
just kind of
back
like,
then.
"Oh, Tara, you're so silly," right? Like it wasn't like taken so seriously.
Yeah, if anything, people would be like, "Oh, that's a little weird," but whatever. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm
Looking
not gonna
back, it's a bit
try to
wild.
ruin
but-
this woman's
reaction,
career now because she
not
doesn't
just
understand.
spiraling out of control about some stupid thing online that doesn't matter.
Yeah. 100%.
We're the 3-episode rule. Remember to like so we could jam our noise straight into the algorithm. Subscribe and follow so you don't miss our next episode. Seriously, it's important. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.